I'm good.
All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakakadash.
double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone that taught us the truth, and salutations to the hopeful elect that's around the four corners of the globe, and the elect against the 144,000. Yahweh, the world ignorantly calls God and Jehovah. Bahasham is in the name. Yahweh Shai, the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. The Rakakadash is the Holy Spirit. Honor brother Iwalamia, join with
Adanya.
And we come back at you, brothers and sisters of the household of the faith of the hopeful righteous elect, with another lesson. And Lord, when we hope this lesson be edifying. Just basically going off, a short, movie we watched. It was an order. Our beloved Elder Malcolm, gave us an order to watch this this short film, entitled Charagma. Going into, if brothers, off stash movies. If brothers haven't watched it, I recommend, brothers, a few sisters out there, watch this this short film, because it goes into a lot of prophecy that we can read about throughout the scriptures, man.
Yes, Charagma on YouTube. The channel is called Stash Movies, man. It's a channel with 200,000 plus subscribers,
That's
man.
right.
Yep.
And this person or individual that made this short film has been watching, man. Has been, watching the Israelites. Primarily Great Millstone. Let's keep it real. Starting with the elders and the apostles on down, man, because we're the ones that truly teaching about the Charagma, which is the RFID hip.
Hey, our apostles and the elders came out with the word Charagma, man.
That's right. Getting into that.
Hey, our apostles and elders are the ones who came out with the true Lashon Kodash, which is the holy tongue, man.
That's right.
All right. Hey, you hear them say Shalom. All right, you hear them say the word Shemai, which is listen. They got the Paleo Hebrew there, the Yah, the Ha, the Wa, the Ha.
Yep.
So like the brother saying, they been watching, man. All right, and this is not just a small thing, man. It's a platform with 200,000 plus subscribers, man.
And so we're gonna just basically discuss a few scenes, a few key scenes, in this movie Charagma. But just to start off, this is the book of Revelations 13 and 15. It says he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, right? Going to image, talking about that new world order, man. Because this is what Esau is trying to ultimately fulfill. Going into that new world order. It says he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast shall both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Because the times we're coming up to, man, Esau is trying to establish this new world order. And what he's going to try to get everybody to accept, that Charagma, which was the title of that short movie. If you go into that word Charagma, it means incision. Incision of what? The RFID hip, man. Because what he's going to require, which we're going to get into. Let's actually read it. Revelations 13 and 16. It says, and he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a Charagma. That's where the word, mark comes from, Charagma. It says in their right hand or in their foreheads, right? Because in this movie, the movie Charagma, they basically, it was a Jake locked up in a prison cell. And basically they said, what, your execution date is coming up. But to avoid this execution, that you have to take this Charagma. And they basically introduced this Jake to the RFID hip, man. What basically said, I forget how she basically said it, or how he basically said it, that basically, this is going to be your, your identification, and things like
this
that.
This how we're going to track you.
Yeah, that's how, exactly. But Revelation 13 and 16 says, he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a Charagma in their right hand or in their foreheads, right? Going into the MOTB, which is the RFID hip, and he is talking about the elites of this society. He's going to cause everybody, no matter if you're the lords of this society, or don't matter if you're somebody like a Bill Gates, man. Everybody's going to require, to get this RFID hip, man. And all this is based around that image, man, which is the New World Order. Esau is trying to reset everything, trying to proclaim himself, as the Most High, by having everything under servitude completely, man. Everybody, under his foot. Verse 17. It says that no man might buy or sell, say if he had the Charagma, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name, right? So without this particular, C-hip, RFID hip, which is the MOTB, you're not going to be able to buy and sell, man. This is what Esau, this is how Esau is going to get a lot of people, a lot of individuals, man. Not that buying and selling, That's why a lot of people is gonna, basically bow down to this system, man.
Yeah.
This new world order.
Yeah.
Because what? Buying and selling is a big thing, around the world. And it's gonna get a lot of people. And going back to the film, man, Charagma, this Jake, his execution day, I believe they said they were set for tomorrow. But to avoid that, you have to, to take this RFID seizure or this Charagma, as they said,
If we could just go to the next chapter. All right, and if we could start at verse 9, just real quick, from 9 to verse 12. All right, I'm going to start at 8, actually.
Revelations 14.
14 and 8. Because, hey, look, coming with that worshiping of the image, worshiping the ways of Babylon, man, and going along with the ways of this place, man, right, it comes with a judgment, man, and, hey, that judgment is ultimately a destruction, man. Alright, only the elect is gonna get saved from this place because what? They not gonna take that chip, man.
That's right.
They say they love their lives not unto death. Alright. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 14, verse 8. And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. Yeah, so if you Jakes receive the chip, man, right alongside the heathen, you're going to receive a judgment, which is destruction, man. All right, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone. You're going to receive the judgment of a heathen, man. All right, you should read Jeremiah, the 9th chapter, the last 2 verses, man. All right, it says, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. All right, and the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever. And they have no rest day nor night who worship the beast in his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of Yahweh and the faith of Yahweh Shai, man. So, hey, back to back, man. All right, you want to go along in this world, man? All right, you want to go along to get along in Babylon, man? All right, you want to receive that chip? You want the microchip, man? You want the C hit, man? All right, hey, that's what you got to look forward to, man. You got fire and brimstone, man. Hey, you thought you was going to hell, you about to experience it. If you receive that mark, if you receive the Charagma, if you receive that incision, if you receive the MOTB, the C-Hut, you are going to experience hell. All right, and it's going to be way worse than your imagination, man.
I got this one real quick. Revelations 20 and 4. It says, and Revelation 20 and 4 says, and I saw thrones and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them, and I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shai, because you're gonna have some men, be martyrs, for this truth, man. The ones, that stood stiffly until the end, proclaiming the names of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, but they're gonna be ultimately raised back up, the elect, the ones that, basically, were put to death on this side, they're gonna be raised back up. But ultimately, that's what's coming, man. Some of us are going to be put to death, because what? We're standing boldly against Esau's system, man. We're proclaiming the names of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. It says, and for the word of Yahweh, in which had not worshipped the beast, which is it says neither his image, which is the New World Order. It says neither have received his mark, which is the RFID microchip, upon their foreheads or in their hands, and they lived and reigned with Mashiach 1,000 years. Right, because ultimately, the elect is going to be the first ones delivered to receive those new bodies. Ultimately have that victory over the beast, as we can read about, continue reading on in the book of Revelations, man. And that's what we seen in that movie, man. That dude or that Jake was about to be executed. Says he had, basically, to avoid execution, he had to receive the Charagma. What? We're going to be put in that same position, man. But also, we know that the elect is going to get the victory because it's already written.
Hey, strive for the truth unto death. Yep. How about me? I shall fight for thee. Yep. Can I get that Revelation 3?
Yep.
Revelation 3 and verse 10. All right, this the book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, right? And we got this word in the green tree, man. All right, so how much more in the dry tree, man? How much more when that Revelation 3 and 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Give verse 11.
Revelations 3 and 11. It says, behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown.
Okay, so, hey, this temptation, that chip is going to be a temptation upon the entire earth, man. Yeah. All right? Hey, you see it now. I'm always going to remind that, hey, when the vaccine came out, there was no FDA approval. It was rolled out. Yep. The C-hip is FDA approved in your hand. It's FDA approved in your forehead. There's people with the MOTB in their forehead. Yeah. There's people with MOTB in their right hand. Right now, it's not far off. It's right now.
And that C-hip, that RFID microchip is going to be, you're going to have that chip to operate in everyday society, man. But we know that the elect is going to overcome. Like I mentioned before, the elect is going to overcome. Yeah. Everything.
They're going to die. They're going to die before that.
Yep, absolutely.
They're going to die before that. And how about Shemai Shai going to lift up a standard? What you got next, Rod?
Matthew 10 and 17. It says, Matthew 10 and 17 says, but beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the councils, and they will scourge you in their synagogues. It says, verse 18, and ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them and the Gentiles, right? Because ultimately, like I mentioned before, some of the elect men is going to be captured, some of the elect men is going to be sent to prison, but ultimately Yahweh Shemai Shai is going to be on our behalf, everything that's going to happen, the pushing of the RFID microchip, things of that nature, Yahweh Shemai Shai got us. We're going to be brought before, judges, ultimately, as I read in that Revelations 20 and 4, of the penalty, even going to, through the penalty of death, man. Yeah. Yeah. But you,
Nah, finish it out. What's next?
I'm going to just read that 2 Peter's.
Okay, Con.
This is the book of, I'm going to read that Revelation 2. Close out with that. Revelations 2 and 10. It says, fear none of those things, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulations 10 days. Be faithful, but be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. Right, we're going to suffer these different things. We're going to be put in prison. We're going to be faced with the RFID microchip, man. But ultimately, what did the Lord say? Be faithful unto death.
Hit that second, hit the next verse. Hit the next verse.
Verse 11 says, he that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. He that overcometh shall not be hurt of the second death.
Yeah, that second death going into this like a fire, man. All right, hey, look, if you follow Yahweh Shemai Shai when he was here in that time, 2,000 years ago, all right, then you gonna follow Yahweh Shemai Shai now, man. All right, it's the scriptures say that there is no new thing under the sun, man. It say he that is holy, let him be holy still.
That's right.
Okay, so, we looking for salvation and redemption in these days. We actually look for Yahweh Shemai Shai to give us spiritual power when we refuse the microchip. Yahweh Shemai Shai Ratazah, we be those men of the elect, man. Yep. All right?
And going into the second death, you read about it. What's that? Revelation, the 14th chapter, man. Those thermonuclear missiles, man. For those who did receive that RFID microchip, they're going to be burnt with that fire and brimstone, man. And these are the things that's coming. Different scenes that happen in the movie. They show, Israelites, teaching, or they basically show, Jake, with fringes on, and what did they call him? They call him a so-called African American, religious cult, man.
A cult, man.
So Esau is trying to demonize the truth, man. Trying to, put us with, these different, cults that you can hear about or watch documentaries about and things like that. It's evil, Esau, basically demonizing the truth, Esau, putting that fear out there for ultimately for people to accept this new world order, to people to ultimately accept this microchip.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what you can watch about in the movie Charagma, man.
Yeah, on Stash Movies, man.
Yep. But that was pretty much the point. You know, I encourage brothers and sisters to watch that. You know, that short movie. But Lord willing, we hope this lesson was edifying. We want to end up by giving our praise on that glory too.
Yeah, Howard Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Kakurash.
Double honors to the elders and the apostles of great millstone that taught us this truth. And salutations to the hopefully like that's around the four corners of the globe. Lord willing, we hope this lesson was edifying. Till next time, Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala.
Shalom and
Shalom. Abba.